A lot of us are walking around in life, in the world, not really feeling confident within ourselves. We're not feeling confident. We're not feeling empowered. And we all think to ourselves, what is the secret to confidence? What is it the secret to feeling fully empowered every day, fully confident every single day? Because we'll have these high days where it feels amazing, right? We're on cloud nine, good, everything's going right in our life. And then the next day, completely crash, right? We're feeling extremely low. What is the secret to confidence? This episode will give you everything you need on how to create a life of confidence and empowerment and love and joy. This is the black and white truth on confidence. All it takes is the courage to be ourselves unapologetically. When it comes to confidence, the very first thing that you should understand to be anchored in it is that you are confidence. You're already confident. Think about it. When you meet a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, does a 3-year-old ever struggle with asking for things or walking anywhere or eating crayons or anything? No. A child, 3-year-old, typically they're pretty confident. Not all the time the confidence be in the right direction. Like obviously you don't want them to eat a rock, but at the same time the confidence is just there. We're confident at birth. We figure out how to lack confidence. We create lacking confidence. So understand this is that the first aspect of this process in becoming confident is knowing you're already confident. When you experience confidence, it is not you getting lucky or you earned it or anything of that nature. It's you seeing who you truly are, who you already authentically are. So you're already anchored in it. So the real question is not how to create more confidence, how to be more confident. It's how to do away with the things that takes away your confidence. How to do less of the things that zaps your confidence. And when you do less of that, the natural you will shine. Think of your confidence as the sun. It's a beautiful sun that can light up the whole entire planet. However, we add clouds that blocks that sun. Clouds can be in relationships. These clouds can be our job. These clouds can be in being want to make other people happy, wanting to make others, wanted to give so much to others to the point where we're taken away from ourselves. Confidence is our natural way. It is us that clouds our confidence. Now understand that there's typically usually about 2 ways for people to experience confidence. There's the first quick way where they get into an exercise routine, they do something empowering quickly, they do something that sparks it. Maybe they go to a motivational speech. Maybe they listen to their favorite podcast. They give it little hits of that confidence. That's the first way. And then there's a second way. And the second way is doing the transformational work that removes the clouds permanently that's dampening your confidence. See, now you can go out there and you can say, oh yeah, I'm gonna put some gasoline on my sun and make it bright for a little bit, but then it'll go back to normal. You can do all of these things to try to brighten your day. But without the transformational work, you'll always rally against what lives in your heart. You'll always rally against what that cloud is that's dampening your confidence. So the very first question you should ask yourself is, what are some things right now that if I did, it will bring me relief in my life? It'll be a load off my back. It would take away the heaviness that feels on me. Those are the things that you should prioritize more than finding things that make you more happy or finding things that make you more confident, okay? Because those are the things that's clouding it. If you take a bird, you can strengthen a bird's wings, or you could take the brick off the back of the bird and make it fly as easily. I'm telling you, you are an eagle, but you're just carrying bricks. You're carrying these bricks that's dampening your confidence. So think of that. Let's say, for example, some people may have a particular relationship with someone. There may be someone in their life that they can be a friend, a loved one, a family member that they feel obligated to talk to. They feel obligated to help. I have to help this person. I don't want to let them down. I want to give them the best. But at the same time, you see your happiness, your confidence withering away as you help them. Understand this. The best thing that you can do for anyone is to empower yourself. It's to follow your own confidence. Because if you're helping someone from a space of, I need to help them, they need me, but you're taking away from yourself, then you're actually telling them and the universe that you're only halfway available for them, that you're only halfway there, and they need all of you. Actually, if you're not being yourself, you're not even helping them. Why? Because you're not even there. You're not there to help them if you're not being true to your authentic, full self. And this is what zaps our confidence. We zap our confidence when we abandon ourselves, when we leave ourselves out in the gutter for the sake of helping someone or doing something outside of our integrity. Never ever leave your center of integrity. Never ever leave your center of gravity in your existence. Because the moment you start leaving yourself, the moment you start leaving yourself, you start pursuing the very thing that you don't want to be, the very thing that's holding you back, the very thing that you hate. We start to become the thing that we hate when we leave our authentic, true selves. And the thing that we hate is the aspect of us that's not being true to ourselves, hence our source of confidence. So take time to really reflect on what are the things or the people or the jobs or the circumstances that you're giving your power away to, that you're giving your confidence away to. And let's start deleting those. Let's start having those conversations. I call it loving it go. Let's start loving these things go, because you'll find yourself undoing things. And the irony is that the moment you undo something, you have the opportunity to replace it with something that's in alignment with you. You have the opportunity to replace it with something that you actually really need. You never can really eliminate anything. You can only replace it. So if it's zapping your confidence to get home and eat pizza every day, then replace the pizza with maybe something more healthy. Like fruits, vegetables, anything you can think of that's more healthy. So don't focus on just eliminating everything. Focusing on what are you going to replace it with that's a step up from that. Now, mind you, that the moment you do away with something, it could be a relationship with a job or anything, your old pattern may try to automatically replace it. You see, it may try to automatically present itself as like, oh, it's a brand new opportunity. Things are going to be better. I ask you to take the time to evaluate that new opportunity, that new thing that comes up, and say, hey, is this me becoming my new confident self, or is this the old me trying to hold on for dear life? Because the old you is a personality in and of itself, so it's going to do everything it can to hold on. Even if that's people. Understand this. When you start pursuing your confidence, the people that walk out of your life, or the people that don't respect you or don't honor you, or the people that's not really there for you, those are the people who are committed to you not being confident. They're used to you not being confident. So that version of you, which still exists simultaneously, they're in a relationship with that person. However, to kill off that person, you have to tell them, listen, I'm not being like this anymore. This is not me anymore. I used to be that, yes, but now I'm going into my true self, a space of confidence, which I like to call, on a deeper level, a space of Godfidence, which is my next point. My definition of Godfidence is having a source of confidence that is sourced from somewhere higher than you, somewhere higher than all of the world. No matter what your spiritual beliefs is, it can be, you call it God, Buddha, Allah, Hare Krishna. It doesn't matter your spiritual belief. Be tapped into something that's greater than you, that leads you on a greatest path of love. Because you having being tapped into this higher guide, this higher love, it's going to, in a sense, guide you to exactly where you need to be, exactly where you need to go. The reason why I love Godfidence so much is that if you know you're plugged into something higher, then you're automatically on a river. You're in a river that says, you know what, my higher self is carrying me, my higher self is guiding me. So no matter what I do, as long as I stay true to myself and follow my inspiration, I'm always going to exactly where I'm headed. I'm always on that river that's taking me to success. Always. We're built to succeed. We figure out how to fail. Everything you do, everywhere you go, is on a river to success. Now, even if there's times where you feel like you're off the river, even if there are times where you feel like you're not in alignment, you're having a lazy day, understand this, you're still in a river. That is a part of the river. The things that we experience as failures, setbacks, being like really out of ourselves, that's actually a part of the river, which is the makings of our entire story. Because you're going to lead people. And when you lead people, you need to be able to tell them the light and the dark. You've been through the dark, you're going through the light. So you having a perspective of all that is, all aspects of divinity, you'll be the best guide because you'll be able to resonate with so many people where they're at. I'm willing to bet that if you're watching this right now, you've probably been through some things that not only challenge your confidence, but may even put you in a state of almost depression. You've been through a hard life. And that's okay, because a lot of times we think of these as past hardships, like, oh my God, I went through this, I suffered. But in reality, what you're experiencing is the birth of a hero. The birth of a hero is someone that can go through the world's pains and not let it break them. You're still standing. You're still here. You are the source of confidence. You are confidence itself. In a sense, our higher selves is here to assist us in being who we truly are. Confident, loving, amazing, beautiful beings. And so we can take this power of our confidence and we can choose to create a life that we deserve, a life that we want, or we can use that same power to minimize ourselves, to keep ourselves quiet, to really hold everything back. However, you're still using your power. No one is really stuck. No one is really in a stuck place. Everyone is unlimited power, but they're just using that power to get themselves stuck. They're using that power to trap themselves. Even if sometimes you feel like another is the one that's attacking you, if you feel like that it's another that's the one that's perpetrating this evilness, this nastiness on you, well, you're tolerating it. If you're tolerating it, which means you agree to it. If someone is in the oven and the oven's on, now this oven's so hot, this is terrible. Is it the oven's fault or is it the person's creation for deciding to be in the oven? Any hardship in your life that seems to not change or not want to change, well, sometimes we'll manifest the opportunity to start saying no, to start stepping out of the oven into freedom. And this is what helps keeps us our most confident, is we're constantly stepping out of the ovens into the bliss, into the joy, into the fun, into the creation of who we're meant to be. A lot of people have their confidence tethered to something outside of them. I'm nothing without my coffee. I'm nothing without my job. I'm nothing without a good relationship. When we tether our confidence to something outside of us, the universe is going to do all it can to take that away from us. Because the lesson here is that we are the source of everything we need. We don't experience a good job or a good home or a good family. We don't experience that for the sake of saying, I'm nothing without this. We experience that because we're already confident, we're already complete, and these are just representations of that. These are just reflections of that. So if there's any time where you find yourself needing something, being attached to something, feeling like I'm nothing without this particular thing, watch God take it away. It's going to get just taken away. Because the lesson is that you are everything you need already within you. Actually, in reality, in ultimate reality, there is only you. There is only you and your beliefs. And you experience all of the aspects of you through other people or other things outside of you. So I'm asking you to take 100% responsibility for everything you experience in your life. Because if we sat down on a piece of paper and really ask ourselves, man, how did I create this? How did I create this? How am I responsible for this? How am I responsible for this? This allows us to start claiming all of our power. We'll get all of our power back. Too many people have their power in all of these different things outside of them. Their past history, their parents, their family, their loved ones. They put their power in these external things. Some people's food. I gotta have my breakfast. You know, oh my goodness, I gotta have this particular breakfast in this particular way. I can never ever take a breakfast off, right? I gotta eat, right? I get hangry. In reality, being hangry is the absence of food and seeing the void emotions that's still inside of you. If you take an orange and you squeeze that orange, what comes out? Does it apple juice come out? No. Watermelon? No. Orange juice comes out. So if you get squeezed in life and anger comes out and pain comes out, that means that it lives inside of you. See, that's what lives inside. So now I'm not saying go out there and just starve yourself to just say, no, most of us, we have to eat, right? We have to have our daily meals. But what I'm saying is losing the attachment to things outside of us, losing the attachment to the idea that I need this makeup, I need this coffee, I need this job, I need this sport. Lose the attachment. Because when we put our power in external things, then those external things control us. Radical responsibility says that every relationship that you've ever had that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, you were the source of creation and responsibility in your experience of that relationship. Not in their experience. The other person is the source of their own experience, but you're also the source of yours. So if you experience anger, envy, jealousy, all of those things, you're the source of that. You're the creator of that. And this should be liberating, because if you can experience this, if you can create this, then you can uncreate it, then you can do away with it. All of the power is in your hands. You got the power. You know that song, I Got the Power? Well, you got the power. That's what we can go by. And now in closing, my greatest desire for you is to claim all of your power, for you to be standing on your own 2 feet as yourself, because you are a gift. You are a gift to our planet. If you think about it, God, aka all that is, well, an aspect of all that is includes you. Without you, then all that is only some of that is. So with that definition, you complete God. You are a significant being on our planet, and we're very grateful to have you here. Your perfection lies in the fact that you exist. A lot of people put perfection in this idea that you have to earn it, that you have to get straight A's, that you have to get this perfect credit score. That's not perfection. Perfection is a process. Perfection is a beingness. A first grader is no less or more perfect than a college student. A fifth grader is no less perfect than a second grader. These are not, in a sense, accomplishments and achievements. This is just the process of you being who you truly are. As long as you're existing, you are perfect. You are a perfect being. And understanding to this, and resting into this, and sleeping into this, and understanding that you're already there. Everything you ever wanted, you already are. It already lives in you. You are the source of it. This is the easiest, simplest way to just ride and glide into full confidence that evolves into confidence. I love you so much. You stay blessed. And this has been the Black and White Truth on Televida.